Good morning everyone, welcome back to Channel Island Diving, and it's Saturday morning and it is beautiful, absolutely flat calm. Yeah, tides are reasonably good today. High waters later on this afternoon, but we got low water coming up shortly, so we'll have a little swim around and grab some scallops and yeah, maybe get in the ammo wreck or cement wreck. I think that's a definite goer. Yeah, not really any deep wrecks we can do today because the tide's too late, because we normally go after a high water and not after a low water. It gives the better slacks. But next week back up to Alderney, I think, and then the following week we've got Alderney week coming, so we'll be back up there again. So yeah, you'll see some Alderney stuff coming up, I'm sure. Yeah, and let's get the gear ready, get on the boat. And then in the back of the van I'll show you the gear we're using today. So we're going to be using the 12 litre full of air and 3 litre pony bottle, emergency bottle on the side, the normal set of regulators, my dry suit, and yeah, I'll just go through a few little bits and pieces. Yeah, see you in the back of the car. So this is my 12 litre tank. It's a Dumpy 12 and that's full of air. This here will be my pony bottle position, and it's all held together by a backpack. Now the reason why we don't use a BCD or buoyancy control for the device jacket, it's streamlining in the water. We got a dry suit, gives us buoyancy control, so we don't tend to use anything with our normal setup. But if we go down to the twin set 12s or the 15 litre, the stage bottle, we tend to put a wing on. They'll give us a little bit of extra buoyancy. So yeah, that's our tank. And then you've got Apex regulators, pretty much the best. You know, don't muck around with this stuff, get some decent ones. So there's the XDX 200. A few years old and done a hell of a lot of diving, but still a good performer. Yeah, let's get that on the tank. So we use always use DIN fittings. So that's a DIN fitting, screws into the tank. Screw that in nice and tight, and then pressurise, keep the valve, the contents gate away from you. So today I've got 235 bar, which I pumped myself, so I know it's going to be 230. 232 bar times 12 litres gives you the amount of air in this tank. Yeah, keep myself a little blower on the side, and then I've got my dry suit inflation hose and my regulator with a necklace. Keep that round your neck. Doesn't, if it falls away, it stays there. And then same again with the pony bottle. So I've got another little Apex DS first stage with a little ATX. I think that's a 40. Yeah, ATX 40 second stage. Happy days. So we got the Apex fins, Otter 5mm hood, atomic titanium dive knife, proper fisherman's gloves, delayed SMB, other GoPro in my housing with my handles, and the Apex, I don't know what make that model that is, but that's an Apex thing, mask, and then there's my bag and wheel and SMB. Now this is my dry suit, so I've got a Northern Diver hyper compressed Dive Master commercial 5mm dry suit. Look at that. You know what I mean? I do a few changes, so I have neoprene seals on this, latex seals on this one instead of neoprene, but yeah, it's personal choice. Many people go for different dry suits, but I get a couple of years out of these, all 500 dives. So, and they're pretty cost effective, 650 quid last 2 years, so 300 quid a year, not too bad. So on the dry suit we got these latex seals on the wrists and on the neck. They keep the water out, and then we're put in through the back with this big metal zip. Yeah, I'll just undo this zip and then get in my suit, and then we get down the boat, do some diving. Yeah baby. So this is our dive boat, the Sylvia K. Yeah, Richard's had her for like 20 something years. Had a few little refits which we've helped on. So it's our steering helm. We got the our plotter, main plotter, backup plotter, depth sounder, radar, auto helm, but that doesn't work. Hasn't done for years. Radio 1, set to 16. Radio 2, set to 12, or Guernsey VTS. Yeah. Molly's nice new panel he put in. Gives us all our switches to our nav lights, navigation lights, deck lights, and then temperature, running hours, PSI, battery amperage, and rev counter. Yeah, lovely little boat. Does about 6 knots. Get it on the good tide though, we'll get up to 10 knots and down to 2 or 3 knots if it's really bad the other way. But no, it's a cracking little boat. It's where I've done most of my diving over the years. So I've been here since 97. Jesus, 25 years on here now. Yeah, it's a long time. Probably done about 3,000–4,000 dives on this boat. Yeah, it's yeah, very special place in our hearts for sure, this one. Yeah. Looks like a new tank. Lovely. Wow. What a day, Richard!
Yeah, another Saturday, so we're going to waste our time and go and get a few scallops and go and have a look at the wreck that we've looked at many times before. But on the other hand, it'll be a pleasant morning.
Yeah, and then the next following weeks we got border meet coming up.
Well, all you do is sort the weather.
Well, I booked the weather in for my holiday, so yeah, let's get this gear ready. This morning we got bull, border bull. Now we got bowling, border bowl.
Something good, eh? I'll have a little go with the flow.
Oh, it's Keeney in for his dive. Out from Fairmain Bay, look. So we got St Martin's Point down there. We go around Fairmain Bay. And look, we're up. Harbour's right up there. And I think we're going to go and do the cement wreck after. Cement wreck. Yeah.
Good morning, we'd like to put a diver in by the wreck outside harbour there. After a shipping room.
Sylvia K, VTF, CRC there, Richard, that's no problem at all. You've just got the entry on and stuff and nothing major till 1300 over.
Oh, no thanks.
Dive flags out.
Theoretically, if I can go in where you dropped me, I had like 10 seconds on the surface before I went down. So I should be in front of it or behind it.
It's not a million miles away from it here, so
I'll be 20 feet and I'll miss the bloody thing.
You could be sitting in your settee at home and you definitely wouldn't find it there.
That's very true.
32.
That's
about it.
That's about it. Go get it.
If you find the, well, yeah, go on, down you go.
Go, go, go. So, yesterday Paul lost his £120 worth of titanium dive knife. Now he's going to go and try and find it. No, he's never going to find it. It'd be amazing if he does though. The viz looks good. Yeah, there he is. All decompressing, 3 meters. Yeah, he's got a bag full of scallops by the look of it. Lovely. Alright, you can talk.
No, I was wondering how that looked like.
That's why that boat got stuck, because it went close to that red one.